The boys are together again.
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. This is Beat the Heat on Sports. We are revamping the podcast.
It's good to hear those words again under the microphone. Bringing you guys back some good sports content, some
hopefully
non-sports content, and maybe some good laughs along the way.
Oh, yeah. There will definitely be laughs. No telling what's going to come out of these filters.
How many times will we have to stop the podcast and rewind because something will be said that cannot go out onto the internet?
Today?
Hopefully none, because we don't have time.
We don't got time. But
yes,
on another occasion, 5 times.
5 times. Or like the first time, where we recorded an hour and a half podcast without pressing record, and we redid the whole podcast. So let's not do that ever again.
Let's not do that again. We are recording. But this is Beat the Heat on Sports. We are back in town.
Yep.
Trying to revamp the podcast back again. And we're going to bring back the segments and the episodes every Saturday.
Yeah.
There should be, or will be, not should be.
One podcast
a
week.
Be a podcast every Saturday morning.
Yep.
It'll be posted in the morning.
Okay.
So it'll start your week.
Yeah.
Start your week off right.
Yeah.
But let's dive into this episode. We've got a little Masters talk coming in. Man, the Masters is actually pretty crazy.
I can tell you right now what's not going on in the golf world, and that is Jordan Spieth.
Nah, bro.
He will not be playing for the rest of the Masters. Our local
so sad
hometown hero of sorts.
Dude, I love Jordan.
Went +9 through 36 holes and will miss the cut.
It's like me on a regular basis.
Yeah, that's a average round of golf for me. But
look, if that's all I had to do to play at Augusta National, shoot 9 over, bro, sign me up.
Sign me up. I will gladly post 9 over.
Dude, I saw this.
It might be 9 over through the first 18, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, experience. Look, it doesn't matter. I saw this amateur playing his first round ever at Augusta National, and he was shooting 12 over par.
Yeah.
So,
that just happens.
I can do it. That's all I gotta say is I can.
What are some other notable names that you've noticed that have missed the cut?
Dustin Johnson.
Yeah, that's a
Gary
live golf.
Woodland.
That's expected.
Victor Hovland.
Oh, Hovland. He like three putted on that green.
Himself.
It was very bad.
He missed the putt.
Yeah.
Which was fine. It's understandable, right? You're going to miss some putts
like
on Augusta National.
A 1-footer.
Well, you will go to tap it in, and you just freaking slam it.
Yeah. No. Yeah, he was beyond frustrated, and then he just did it himself. Justin Thomas, though, goes 7 over in the last 4 holes to miss the cut.
Yeah,
so I assume
bad.
he was under par because 7 over, golly, 7 over. I can do 7 over on the last 4 holes.
Yeah, Justin Thomas shot a 72 the first round.
Yeah.
And then a 79.
Yeah. Okay, so who's your prediction?
Tiger Woods is in it. He has set the record of 24 consecutive cuts.
Yep, he has done
made in the Masters, or 24 cuts made in the Masters.
It's just different to me now because, like, watching him growing up, like he's winning, and now he's like struggling to make cuts, and so it's like I know he gets the record, but it almost feels weird to me. Like I almost feel like he doesn't get it at the same because he's not at the top of the leaderboard. I always expected to see Tiger at the top of the leaderboard, but
he is
that's what happens when you wrap your car around trees. You fall to the bottom of the leaderboard. ...
Ooh. All right.
Don't drink and drive, kids.
Don't do drugs. But one person I did expect to be at the top, and one person that I think will win this tournament, Scottie Scheffler.
No, Scotty's not winning.
Scottie Scheffler is the number one golfer. No, Scottie Scheffler is the number one golfer in the world.
Scotty is the most boring golfer to ever play the game.
He is the most. Look, his shots resemble an average golfer shot.
Yes, exactly. He is an average golfer.
No, he's not an average golfer. Do you see
his body looks like an average golfer. He does not look like a professional golfer, which is great though. I love that for the sport.
When he swings his drives and he is like,
he breaks his ankle every swing.
Like, I don't know, he's like getting all into it, and he throws his, dude, I don't know how the ball goes straight.
Scotty,
but he is the best golfer in the world for a reason.
Yeah, Scotty
is winning the green jacket once again.
Well, so Scotty swings the club about as hard as he can and throws his entire body into it to the point that both of his ankles look like they're snapping every time. And I resemble the same thing off the tee on a par 3, and I'll still hit the ball about 40 yards to the right compared to his. It'll be about 3 feet from the pin. So, I can't really bash him that much because, like, what he's doing is incredible. And, like, the way he looks like a golfer, like, he doesn't look like a golfer, but he plays such great golf. Like, it's just crazy. I think it's good for the sport, too. And I think, like, his appearance gets more guys and girls into the game because of how he looks. They're like, okay, this dude looks like he could be homeless if he doesn't shave for 2 weeks. So I think I can play golf.
He did say yesterday he had to make his own breakfast because his wife is not at the tournament.
Dude, he still drives a 2012 Yukon GMC that has the Masters emblem because his dad's car broke or something, and he had to buy one at the Masters tournament.
Goat.
But that's
he's a goat.
I feel like that's money, though. I feel like he's got money from that. His dad got money.
Bro, Scotty Scheffler has more money than, like...
Well, no, I'm not talking about Scotty Scheffler. Of course, that bro done won as much as you can win.
That dude could buy, like, 16,000
about
houses.
Scotty Scheffler's dad just buying a Masters GMC. Like, hey, let me drive this off the Masters lot, bro. So,
yeah.
But...
I don't know. You have Max Homa, who's at the top of the leaderboard.
I'm picking Homa or DeChambeau. I love Homa. He's a Twitter classic. Him, Donald Trump, and
pretty good.
David Portnoy on Twitter are probably the only 3 guys I'll follow. But I think I'm taking Homa or DeChambeau. I would prefer to see DeChambeau because I want a live guy to win it because I just think it's hilarious.
Jordan Spieth to live?
He won't go to live because he's the president of the PGA Tour Players Association, basically.
Just had to ask the question.
But, I mean, if he went, I would 100% support him.
Look, he better pick it up.
He would win more money if he went
because
to the
I
Live Tour.
love Jordan Spieth. I grew up with him, watching him play. Played in a Kids Swing golf tournament with him.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Before he ever went pro or anything.
Yep.
And... bro, it breaks my heart to see him play like this. It really does, because I know this guy he's really good.
Yeah.
He knows the game.
Yeah.
Women.
You think it's women,
bro? When he got married, he went downhill.
You think it's because he has kids? Like
I don't
Ricky,
think
Ricky got married, had kids.
Ricky's not doing that great.
Had a downfall. Now he's back though. He's back.
He's doing all right.
It's because Jordan been pumping out kids. He's on number 3. He's baby factoring it over there.
Hey, he's doing what the Lord told him to do.
Yeah, he's
multiply. Be fruitful.
Yeah, he's very fruitful apparently.
Amen.
He's got the grapes going. On another note, my take. Do we need to pause right there for a second? To end my Jordan Spieth note, and we can move on to a different category, is Jordan Spieth and Rory are the same to me in the fact that Rory, when he decided that he was going to be like the president of the players or like speak for the players, basically, his game went downhill and he stopped winning turns. Like he would win every once in a while, but you see Jordan's winning every once in a while. He usually wins, like, I think the last few years he's won once, maybe twice on tour. Not a major, but just like a regular tournament. And Rory's doing the same thing. But Rory's coming back now. But Rory stepped down and Jordan took his spot. So I think Spieth is now in the same kind of spot where his head is outside of golf more than ever. Like he's got 3 kids, he's got a wife, which is great. Like you have to have a life.
You got to be a family man. You got to have a life outside of golf,
right? And you have to have a family. But when you're a professional athlete and that's how you make your income, like you have to stay focused. And I think him doing the PGA Tour president, Players Association, whatever it is, like that just takes his mind away more than anything else will.
Yeah.
It's too much stress.
I get it. Yeah, it just stinks to see Jordan not doing so great. Yeah. I mean, because I know he can do so.
Right.
He can do amazing.
Right.
Another person that I know who has 0 clutch ability, but I will give him I'll give him credit. Okay. He is a good golfer. Okay, I'm not saying he's not a good golfer. He just his clutch trait is not that high. Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, Xander Schauffele is like one of the guys that like I put there up there with like Tommy Fleetwood that always gets close but can never finish. But there might have been something off camera, off mic. But you know,
this is how we revamped it.
There's more laughing, but we can't let everyone know what it said. But you can try and guess. But yeah, I mean, Tommy Fleetwood won 20 million on the PGA Tour, and he's never won a tournament. Xander Schauffele's won a few, but he just he can't finish at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. So that's just how it is. But let's wrap up the Masters content.
Yeah.
This part of the episode. Masters tournament round 3 has already started.
Yeah.
It's already kicked off. There's a lot of people that are on the board. Ricky Fowler's already teed off. He's through 2 holes right now.
Yeah.
You have you have Max Homa, Scotty Scheffler, DeChambeau teeing off at 145 and 135.
Yeah.
Tune in for. I'll be definitely tuning in for that because obviously it's the Masters tournament.
Yeah, and by the time this is out, I'm sure the tournament will have been over and you'll have your winner. But it's just crazy to see.
Tough hole placement. The wind has been picking up. It's been a lot of gusty winds.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest problem for some people too.
I mean, when you're looking at Justin Thomas about to putt his ball and then the gust of wind pushes his ball 10, 15 yards away from him, that's pretty crazy. But, I mean, they are professionals. They're the best in the world.
Right.
I'm excited to see how the leaderboard shakes up because it is pretty close. 6 under par. The second, and then Hodgegaard is 4 under, and then you have Colin Morikawa at 3. So it's pretty close.
Morikawa is a sleeper pick too.
He could be. He
can definitely get into top 3. But just Morikawa's game is all over the place right now. So he's either going to go really low or he's going to self-destruct right now. But we'll see.
We'll see how it goes. Round 3 starting already. Yeah. The big boys teeing off in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Slapping sticks.
Stay tuned. Well, now we're going to jump into some Major League Baseball.
All right. Well,
I love Major League Baseball.
There's a lot of cheating going on in the MLB right now. On the field and off the field.
How do you guys what is your tolerance level, I guess you could say, for Angel Hernandez?
Yeah, he sucks.
That boy sucks.
We are Rangers fans, so we watch all Rangers games pretty much because we are here in Texas.
World Series champs.
We're
going back to back.
Yeah, we could go back to back.
We own your poverty franchises.
Yeah,
all of
Houston. Adolis Garcia is your father.
Your daddy. But there is a lot of cheating.
Yeah.
Astros starting it off.
Yep.
Quit banging trash cans.
Yep.
Then you'll maybe win. Let's
Altuve needs to grow 3 inches.
Altuve grow a little bit. You may be able to hit the ball.
Yep.
Astros.
Yep.
What's going on? You're 4-11.
Yep.
You suck.
Yeah, the Astros might be off to one of the worst season starts I've seen in a long time, especially for the Astros.
Yeah.
They had a horrible record at home last year.
Look, I'll give it to you. Y'all got 5 championships. I'll give you that. One you cheated for.
Yeah.
One you cheated for. So
one or 2 of those are questionable on how you won it.
4 championships you actually earned, so congrats. We have one.
If I'm going to the batting cage and I know the ball's going to pitch to me 72 miles an hour every time, and I know it's going to be a fastball or I know it's going to be a curveball every time, I could probably hit a few dingers off that. But
questions are raised.
We'll see what happens when you actually got to hit the ball and you don't know what's coming.
Yeah, but back on Angel Hernandez, bro. You're looking at the pitch, right?
Yeah.
And it came out and said that on Wyatt Langford's strikeout, 3 balls were 7 inches or 6 or about 7 inches, 6.6 or something inches off the plate.
Yeah, so
and you call a strike.
If you look at the count, it was 2 balls, 0 strikes. And France, the pitcher, France, whatever you call him, he proceeded to throw 3, looked like sliders, 8 inches off the plate to the opposite batter box of Langford, and to which Langford didn't flinch at any of them but the first one. And Angel proceeded to call all 3 in a row a strike.
I just don't understand how the league hasn't investigated him.
Right. So
I really don't.
He's either betting the money line or he's got a prop bet against France for 3 sliders for 3 strikes or something. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what goes on in the mind of Angel Hernandez, but he is the worst umpire to ever put on the uniform.
He's literally dog water. He's got to be cheating in some way or getting paid like somehow. Like he's going to come out with a documentary in like 8 years while he's on his deathbed.
I did it.
OJ, he definitely did it. We can all agree on that.
Rest in peace, OJ. I don't know. Rest in peace.
Rest in
OJ.
peace. I don't know.
But he did so many bad things.
Yeah. Well, allegedly he did bad things. You know, but he's still human. So
Angel Hernandez.
Yeah, you suck.
He definitely cheated.
Yeah, he definitely cheated.
I don't know. He just either he's retarded and doesn't know how to play.
Whoa.
Pause.
That's okay. We'll skip. We'll keep it.
We'll have to skip through that one.
Nothing was said.
But look, either he. Like, I just don't understand. How do you get paid to do all that? And you're that
you
bad?
Can't get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars a year and then like make that many bad calls over and over and over again with no repercussions.
Investigate.
Like, fine umpires. Fine umps, fine refs. It should be allowed in the sports.
It's a bad look on the sport. It's a bad look because what the MLB is eventually going to do is put robotic umpires behind the plate, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants robotic umpires behind the plate. But when you have umpires that are making those kinds of calls, what else is the MLB supposed to do? Because you're ticking off the Players Association because that can make or break a game.
Right. So here's my stance on the MLB, NFL, NBA, soccer, whatever you want to call it. Like any umpire situation, you look at an NFL player, NBA player, MLB player, they're getting paid millions of dollars a year. So they're getting a fine that's anywhere from like 10 to 50 to 100,000, depending on what they do. So I think if you scale that down in terms of to like an ump's money, like they're getting paid a couple $100,000 a year, I think, or like a little over $100,000 a year, well within living. They should be fined starting at like $1,000 to $5,000 a game for like so many bad calls or for something that like changes the fate of a game. There was like literally just an earthquake in here from my knee, just shook the whole table, almost lost everything. But I mean, like staying on track with like, you should be fining, like if you're gonna pay an employee and they don't do their job, would you keep the employee or would you fire the employee?
Yeah, no, you definitely fire them.
It starts with writing you up. We're gonna give you a warning, maybe a slap on the wrist. But like if you're consistently doing this, that's like termination, you know? And so Angel Hernandez, you should be terminated.
Yeah, I agree. But the Rangers are 8-6.
Yeah.
A rough little start to begin it, but we're going back to back.
No, yeah,
we're going back to back.
Well, so the Rangers' problem for the longest time has been injuries and pitching.
Yeah.
And
Josh
right
Young
now we're going
soon.
through injury and pitching problems already.
Josh Young's going to come back soon.
Yeah, he got 10
going to come back soon.
DeGrom and Scherzer.
DeGrom may be out. DeGrom's out for the rest of the year, but Scherzer will come back.
DeGrom can come back in like the last 30 games, I think, is what he would be on track for. Scherzer will be back sometime in May.
Yeah, I mean, just get them ready for playoffs. Yeah. That's all I say. I think we can make playoffs, and then we get our stud pitchers back, and then we're going to go wreck shop in playoffs. I still stand
that the MLB baseball season is way too long.
162 games is.
I think 100 games max. Like that's crazy.
I mean, when you have 17, you have 17 regular season in the NFL, or 18 regular season,
right? In
the NFL, then you have 60. What did they drop it to? 64, 62
for what
in the NBA? Because it used to be.
I think it's 62.
They dropped it. I don't know. I can't keep track of how many times they dropped stuff.
It's either 62 or 82.
All these rule changes and all that freaking crap that that they do. It's so stupid.
Yeah, I mean, the NFL season expanded in the
162 games in baseball.
Yeah, no, yeah,
like
no way,
every day or every other day.
And the Rangers played like 8 or 10 days consecutively playing teams.
That's a lot of pitchers.
Imagine that crap, dude. That is horrible. Like being an MLB athlete, probably the least stressful out of any sport. Like considering basketball, the NFL is probably the most, like the worst. Rugby, soccer are all 1,000 times higher likely that you're going to get hurt. But when you're playing that many days consecutively, or like you're in the starting lineup for that many days, then you're definitely going to be prone to some type of injury.
All right. But on other notes, Shohei did not bet.
He cheated. He's 1,000%.
Shohei Ohtani did not bet.
You cannot tell me, and I'm not saying this in a I'm profiling the Chinese in any way, but you cannot tell me that this dude does not know how to speak English in any way or form. Dude, you cannot live in America for as long as he's lived here and not know how to say any freaking word in English, and then just be like, yeah, so my buddy, he's lost $40 million and I'm firing him. You have to know something about this.
I love how they everywhere he goes in interviews is always the interpreter. Always the interpreter. But they'll pan to the dugout and he's having full-on conversations with his team.
His interpreter actually, he just it's scripted. It's so scripted. He's like, he just writes out a bunch of Chinese words for his interpreter to use. He's like, I'm just going to give you roughly about 30 words that I would have said, and then you can just make up everything else for me, and we'll just be, no, you're telling me Shohei's in there in the dugout talking to his teammates every game, but then he gets to a press conference, and he's got somebody over there talking for him. You can't tell me. Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman, I want to get them on the podcast. I want to ask them, does Shohei know an English word?
Oh my God.
He knows dinger for sure. He's got to go know dinger.
He's got to know dinger because that's all he hits.
Or telling somebody to sit down. I mean, he's got to know
He's got to know some kind of trash talk.
Probably knows bad words.
Probably.
That's how I feel like that's how every language goes. You don't learn the good stuff first. You learn the bad stuff, and then you learn how to say the good stuff.
Yeah, but no. So Shohei's apparently his ex-interpreter has turned himself in and free on a $25,000 bond.
What? 25? Shohei gave him the 25 G's. I'm telling you right now, dude. So his interpreter is in the hole, $40.7 million. Shohei doesn't have $40.7 million.
He said he exploited his personal and professional relationship with Ohtani to plunder more than $16 million from the two-way players' bank accounts for years. Lord.
Prosecutors said is Shohei's bank account in English? Is that why he can't read that $16 million is missing? Somebody tell me how you don't know the $16 million freaking dollars. Shohei has no access to any of his money. He's literally just eating ramen, like instant ramen in his hotel room every night and doesn't leave. Doesn't have an iPhone. He just watches anime.
Bro, he made iPhone.
Shohei owns Samsung. Oh my God.
Oh, we're gonna get canceled. We're gonna get canceled as soon as we revamp the podcast and automatically cancel.
We revamped the podcast just to get kicked off for Asian hate, and we're not even trying. Oh, I'm crying. This is real, people. This is real.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Back to Shohei not knowing English, though.
He wishes to apologize to Mr. Ohtani, the Dodgers, Major League Baseball, and his family.
Bro's gonna get off.
As noted in court, he is also eager to seek treatment for his gambling.
Treatment? Dude, just call 1-800-gambling. You know English because you're the translator, so you should know how to type in 1-800-gambling.
I'm just happy that it's behind us. I hope it's all behind and we can just move forward and play baseball.
Is that what Shohei said? With the translator? Did he bring the translator back in that stole the money to translate that for him to the crowd?
No, that was the Dodgers manager, Dave Roberts.
Oh, okay.
He said he was happy that Ohtani was exonerated and that he and the Dodgers, he's happy he's exonerated because you done paid that dude, freaking fool $700 million. Of course you're excited he's exonerated because then you would have lost all $700 of that million.
Iwi Chipawuwu, I can't pronounce that guy's name, the guy. He was so happy when he found out that Shohei was getting $700 million, but then learned that they were deferring it to $2 million a year. He's like, how am I supposed to steal his money now? It's I can only skim $200,000 without him noticing.
I know. I just of course he's happy.
$16 million. I can't get over. How do you not notice $16 million missing?
Well, when you're making that kind of money, you probably $16 million to them is chump change.
Dude, Shohei was not making that much though, compared like over the last few years. Like Colin, I'm telling you right now, I noticed if 16 cents is missing in my bank account, Chase shows me the receipts of what expense. How do you not see Chip and Woo Woo took out $16 million? I don't know how to say the dude's name. It's like Wee with Chip and Woo Woo, something like that. I can't read Chinese.
Oh my gosh,
not good at it.
But no, yeah, I don't think Shohei.
He's from Japan. Wow, I'm so bad. I said China the other time. He's from Japan. He's Japanese.
Yeah, he plays.
Shohei.
He plays for Team Japan.
Yeah, my bad. All right. Well, let's get out of MLB.
Shohei did not bet. Shohei did not bet. Well, no, some real quick, just some notable. Spencer Strider out for the season after elbow surgery. Yep. Sad thing for the Braves because Spencer Strider was dealing at the beginning.
Yeah.
Just a lot of people exiting with the UCL and the elbow
injury plagued,
elbow tightness and elbow injuries and everything else. People are already out for the season because of elbow injuries. They're blaming this new technology of
pitch comp?
The new technology to train their arms.
Really?
Of throwing faster and harder.
So if you know that it's not good for you, why are you doing it?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. Yeah. But I'm not really a huge baseball guy.
I support Trevor Bauer.
Look, oh yeah, free Trevor Bauer.
Please
sign him. The
Rangers need him right now.
I will take Trevor Bauer on the Rangers.
He just signed with a team in like Mexico.
Yeah, he's playing
because
for Mexico.
He wanted to get back
dude, he was dealing
against the Dodgers and the Yankees too.
He was dealing.
Yeah,
I'm just like, man.
He's so good.
Sign Eric Sim. Sign Trevor Bauer.
Sign Eric Sim.
The king of JUCO. But yeah, no,
king of bunts.
We will have our baseball guy on the set.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who's our baseball guy?
We need our baseball guy.
JoJo?
Yeah, JoJo's got to come on. JoJo, you got to come on.
We'll get JoJo on the pod. He's our local, our NFL draft expert and
NFL
our
draft
baseball
expert and baseball expert. So when it comes to baseball, I know a little bit.
Yeah.
I know you have to hit the ball and you have to score touchdowns.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. I'm not that bad. I'm just kidding.
We're a sports podcast. We don't know any sport.
I'm kidding. No. But let's move on. NBA.
Okay, NBA. Yeah, so let's jump right into like what you think the MVP race should actually look like versus what it looks like now. What is your prediction?
Luka Doncic.
Do you think Luka should be MVP?
Look.
I was kind of hoping you would say no, so I could just go on like a 20-minute rant about.
No. I think Luka Doncic should win MVP.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving thinks Luka Doncic should win MVP. Not that the other people aren't good.
Yeah,
they're just not. I mean, Nikola Jokic. Stud of a player.
Yeah.
He's just unbelievable.
Yeah. But I would give him the MVP of horse racing before I give him another MVP of the NBA.
I'm just like, Luka is putting numbers up night in and night out.
Yeah.
He's going, he's just going absolutely crazy.
Right.
So I think, in my opinion, I'm not trying to be biased being a big Mavericks guy.
Right.
Luka Doncic should win. He should win the MVP. Rookie of the year.
Right.
Definitely Wembanyama. That dude is putting up numbers that no other rookie in the history of the NBA has ever done before.
His blocks are crazy. He's averaging like 3 blocks a game.
Yeah, he should win. He should win
happen.
Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, and he should win Defensive Player of the Year.
Right.
Rudy Gobert should not win Defensive Player of the Year. He does absolutely nothing for any team.
Rudy Gobert wins Defensive Player of the Year like every year and still does nothing.
Yeah, this is what I don't understand.
He'll average like 4 points, but like have like 12 boards and a block a game, and somehow everyone thinks he's the best center in the league over and over again, which makes no sense. Okay, so let me give you the key race to the MVP ladder. So currently at number 1 is Jokic. Number 2 was Luka, but after Shai played 2 of the last 6 games, they went ahead and threw Shai up to number 2. Makes no sense at all. And here's
Jokic's out of he's dealing. He's dealing. That boy's got a bag. He's got a bag.
Here's my thing. Here's my personal Kia MVP ladder. I put Luka 1, Shai 2, Nikola Jokic 3. Jokic is at 3 because he's already been there. He's not doing anything different than he's already done the last 2 years, right?
When you're good, you're good.
Right. And we already know his team is good, but like he has good players around him too. Luka took a bum team. Right? Like he took a team that missed the playoffs completely last year and that was at the 10 seed almost halfway through the season this year to now we are the 5 seed and like we're gonna make a run. Like we look like an unstoppable team right now.
I mean, I get Shea. I get Shea Gilgeous. They're
He's just not putting up numbers.
They're number one in the Western Conference.
Yeah, he's just not putting up numbers. Like his team is playing really good around him too.
Yeah,
it's not
crazy.
like it's not like he's carrying a team like Luke is.
Look, the team to look out for in just the NBA playoffs in general is the Boston Celtics.
Nah, they suck.
Dude, they're crazy.
They'll choke.
Nah, I mean they may choke
They
in a series. In a series, when you go out in a series, but like, dude, I don't know who's making the play-in though. Who's making the play-in? In the Eastern Conference, you have right now, as of right now. Now, obviously, the season's not over. You still get a couple more games, and you have Orlando, the
Lakers,
Pacers, the 76ers.
So Eastern
all
Conference
17
is what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, the Eastern Conference. There, you have the Magic, the Pacers, the 76ers. Those three teams are tied right now. And then you have the Heat that are one game
they
behind.
all clinched though because the teams underneath are eliminated.
Yes, but I'm saying the play-in.
I think the play-in is clinched though, right? Didn't they clinch? All teams should have play-in clinch because there's only 2 games left in the season. Like it should.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right.
So like it's set, it's clinched. Like I think the only thing that could change is like their ranking.
No, their ranking. That's what I'm saying. So like
who plays who?
The play-in berth.
Like you're saying, Bulls and Heat could switch spots.
No. The Heat, the Sixers, the Pacers, and the Magic could all swap places because they're so close with a couple games left.
Okay.
So who makes the play-in those games?
Who wins the play-in games?
Who goes to the play-in? What 4 teams are in the play-in?
I would say Heat, Sixers, Magic, and Pacers.
We have the
Bulls
and the Hawks.
I don't
already.
think Bulls and Hawks are making it.
They're already in it.
Oh, so wait, who are the?
So you have the Bulls and the Hawks. You already have the Bulls and the Hawks. You need 2 more teams.
Bulls and Hawks are making it, and Philadelphia and Miami are making it. There's no way that it changes. Every other team got eliminated. Yeah, there's no way it changes.
Well, see, the only reason I agree with the 76ers, and here's why. Because the 76ers I don't know the severity of Joel Embiid's injury. Last night he went to the locker room before halftime.
Again, he just came back.
He had a knee,
2 nights.
He had a knee thing.
He sucks.
He had a knee thing.
He's
and
a bum.
He
bum MVP.
I don't know.
Bum MVP. Joel Embiid sucks.
I don't know.
He chokes.
I don't know.
He chokes in the playoffs. Pause. What? Nothing happened. I
don't know. I think
Philadelphia stays
Joel
at the
Embiid,
7.
If Joel Embiid does not come back, they stay at 7.
I think I have Miami and man, I want to pick Atlanta, but I don't know. Atlanta looked hot against the Mavs the other night when I was watching the game. The Mavs still won, but like Atlanta could be good. I'm gonna say Miami and Atlanta are the 2 that advance as the 7 and 8 seed. And then as far as going down to the Western Conference, like it's clinched too for everybody, except for maybe Phoenix or New Orleans.
Phoenix and New Orleans could swap places. But I think
I think
Phoenix
it
and New
stays
Orleans
the same though.
I don't think the Lakers make it.
No, Lakers will lose.
They're going to lose in that game.
I'm
going to
pick
that game.
Warrior. No, Kings, right?
The Kings. I think it's going to kick
Kings versus Warriors.
I think it's going to be the Kings and Suns.
Kings and Suns. Yeah, it has to be Kings and Suns.
I think the Kings and Suns make it. I think the Warriors and the Lakers lose out. I think the Heat and if Joel Embiid comes back, I think the Heat and Sixers go in, and then Chicago and Atlanta are eliminated. That's just what I think. And then obviously NBA Finals champions, the Dallas Mavericks. We're winning it back again.
I think the Mavericks are like a legitimate contender to win it. I think a couple things would have to go right for them to win it, but I think it's not out of the question. Okay, let's go to the NFL. We're getting closer to wrapping it up. We got a quick little fun segment at the end right after the NFL, but we'll spend a few minutes here.
Yeah, so just to throw out real quick, when
this
it does
is a
come
quick,
draft,
fast, and high-speed segment.
Yeah,
brought to you by Rasheed Rice and the Lamborghini Leasing Company. How fast do you think he was going? How fast does it say he was going?
Over under 100.
Oh, over. I'm going over 120.
Oh, over 120?
Over 120.
It's under.
What was
119.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he was going 119 miles an hour when he drove before the crash. He did turn himself in. So I commend you for that.
Good on him. I mean, he wasn't getting out of it though.
But
what was he gonna do? I'm gonna flee I'm going to Tijuana.
But he was in Dallas, Texas.
Dude, he's so dumb.
How do we miss these people?
I don't know. How did we not hear it or something? You know, like how did we not know it was in Dallas for a while? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
They didn't talk about it for a while.
I know,
They
man.
just said Rashee Rice.
Rashee Rice arrested for driving fast or something, and I'm like, or a 6-car crash, and I'm like, what?
Well,
where was he?
Well,
but no, he was the crash on North Central Expressway on US 75 left at least 7 people with injuries. The 2 cars made multiple aggressive maneuvers to get through traffic.
Yeah,
and going 119 miles an hour. 6-car crash. Great job.
Gosh.
Will he or will he not be playing next season?
Yeah. He will not be. Yeah, he'll have a 6-game suspension.
I think that definitely the NFL definitely suspends him for majority of the season.
Yeah.
That's just not, you can't.
Yeah, it's just bad on the NFL.
I get it. You're young. You were a rookie last year.
He got the ring and said,
you wanted to celebrate. I get that, whatever, but you still got to keep a level head. You're a professional.
I just don't understand. This is what I understand. When you have so much money, you have so much going for you. How can you be so stupid in moments? What is it? What are you doing? If anything happens, your name is going to be plastered all over social media. You're going to get found out. John Morant with the whole gun thing, John Morant being suspended for a season or for most of the season, then coming back and getting hurt. John Morant should have known, if I do anything, everyone's going to see it. Everyone's going to talk about it. Everyone's going to know.
You're a professional.
Right.
You're a professional, well-known athlete.
Right. You have millions of people watching your name, your jersey every Sunday, and you think somebody's not gonna notice?
You were
racing
on my fantasy team. Right. Of course, I had you.
Right.
Of course,
and you could have done better on my fantasy team too, Rasheed. All right.
It's just I don't think
is Jerry Rice's dad.
Huh?
Is Jerry Rice's dad? Is that no? Oh, that's why you suck, then. Because Jerry would have put your butt in place.
Jerry.
All right.
But no. I don't think he plays. I think he is suspended.
Talking about the NFL.
Talking about the NFL.
Taylor Swift. You have to talk about her.
No.
You gotta talk.
This is why I don't like the NFL.
ESPN
this is why I don't like. This is why I don't like.
Do you think it's real? No. Look.
This is why I don't like.
Pictures have surfaced of Taylor Swift and Travis. I wrote Jason down here they're dating, but Jason's not. Jason's too old and burly for that. I saw picture surface of them on a beach after rumors were that their love was fake and that this was a publicity stunt. So I want to know your opinion. Do you think Jason and her are actually together, or do you think it was an actual publicity? Travis. Dang it! I don't know why I'm doing it. It's because I like Jason more. Jason's just my type of guy.
Jason's definitely more of a family guy.
I could go hang out with Jason a lot more than Travis.
I don't think it's fake. I don't think it's a fake relationship. I wish it was a fake relationship because I freaking it ruined the NFL for me this season.
True story. I've been to a Taylor Swift concert.
Look, every time I freaking put on the Chiefs to watch my fantasy player, I try to rack up some points so I can win.
Yeah. It's just Taylor Swift.
It always panned to Taylor Swift or Brittany Mahomes, and I'm like, gee, am I watching a football game or am I watching freaking Taylor Swift concert here? I mean, because she's always the camera's always on her.
Mother is mothering, you know.
They ruined the NFL.
Mother is mothering.
They ruined the NFL.
You know, I'm a big T Swift fan,
but
T Swift is 90% of my playlist.
Oh my gosh!
You know, I support Taylor Swift and Travis. You know, I'm all about it, bro.
I wish it was a fake relationship, but I think it's real.
Until you go to one of her concerts
after seeing the Super Bowl, after seeing the end of the Super Bowl, or I didn't really watch the Super Bowl, but just because of the people that were in it.
Dude's not a real fan, fake fan.
Look, I didn't want to watch that. Look, I guarantee you there's a lot of people that are going to be listening to our podcast that did not want to watch the Super Bowl either. They just wanted to watch the halftime show. But I don't know what was going on.
The halftime show sucked.
Dude, I didn't know what was going on with Usher. He was feeling himself.
Usher needs more auto-tune. He's getting a little old. Did you say he was filling himself up?
No, he's that was
a little
freaking
sus.
Shirt off and water being sprayed.
He's got to get oiled up, you know?
Dude,
oiled up man.
I don't know, but
okay.
I wish it was a fake relationship, but I think it's real after seeing the ending of the Super Bowl when the trophy presentation.
Yeah.
And they're like freaking making out on the field, and the cameras are all like all on there like a.
They kissed like twice, bro.
Nah, bro, they're freaking making out on the field. I'm like, Jesus,
dude. No.
God.
Okay. I got one more NFL thing, and if you got one more NFL thing, let's do it. But my last NFL thing is, what are your way too early NFL predictions? Like, who are your Super Bowl contenders? I need to know your two Super Bowl contenders.
All right. I think the Buffalo Bills, I think they tank this year.
False. No.
I think the Buffalo Bills tank because Stephon Diggs is gone. Who is Gabe Davis? Gone.
Yeah,
Josh Allen literally is going to have to run all over the entire field. He's going to get tired and possibly hurt. I think the Miami Dolphins make the playoffs. I think the Baltimore Ravens go back to back. I think the Baltimore Ravens actually have a chance of winning a Super Bowl. Will they? No.
Okay.
Even though they have Derrick Henry, because I think the Super Bowl champions are the contenders that are going to make the AFC Conference championship is the Houston Texans. I think the Texans are going to win the AFC championship, and I think they have a solid chance of making the Super Bowl and winning it. If they can pull it together and CJ Stroud can be him, dude, it is over. Yes. But let's see. I don't think the Jets make it. The Jets, I think, are going to be eliminated once again, even with Aaron Rodgers back.
Okay.
I think he's just getting old.
So let me go ahead and lay this out for you. The number one NFC team next year is going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going to tell you right now why. They have the worst division to play in. They play New Orleans, Atlanta, and Carolina.
Dude, Atlanta's going to be good.
Atlanta's going to have Kirk Cousins, but he's still coming back from injury. He's still limited. Tampa Bay will win their conference and get the number one seed. Mark my words. And so I'm thinking
they have Baker Mayfield as their quarterback. He's not going to do jack
Baker Mayfield is the best quarterback in the NFC behind Jalen Hurts, who's also from OU. Boomer Sooner, baby. All right, so I'm taking Tampa Bay to the Super Bowl.
Tampa
Bay Super Bowl.
No.
And then my other
guess who's not making the Super Bowl?
Who?
The Cowboys.
Because
guess what, boys?
Poverty franchise.
We're going all in. On a long snapper.
We have $8 billion in money, and we still can't figure out a way to pay somebody $100 million to be on our team.
Dude, Derrick Henry was a free agent. And the Cowboys never called him. He said this would have been a great opportunity. I would have loved to come to Dallas, and we never called. You're a disgrace.
I'm taking Baltimore.
However,
versus Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl.
We will have Jerry Jones on the podcast.
Jerry will make an appearance. It is confirmed.
Jerry will make an appearance.
We have talked to Jerry, and he said he would gladly come back. It's going to cost us a little bit of money, but we're going to get Jerry from last year's draft.
Last year he was here.
Was it last year or 2 years ago that we had him for the draft?
Bro, it's been a minute.
It might be 2 years that we had him for the draft.
2 years.
But Jerry
will be back.
The real fake Jerry Jones.
The real fake Jerry Jones.
Will be back this year.
Jerry will be back. Yeah. But the Cowboys aren't making the Super Bowl. They're not. I think they'll go 12-4, losing the first round. Mike McCarthy gone. Dak Prescott booed him. And then let's go build a team.
Yeah. You got anything else, or you want to do this?
Tom Brady thinking about coming back.
No. He's got old chicken man legs.
Tom Brady said
doing nothing.
It wouldn't be a bad thing to come back.
He's going to come back
as
a coach.
No. Coach. Look, bro, he may come back to the Raiders.
No, bro. No, he ain't coming back. He ain't doing nothing.
Thomas the Goat Brady is going to come back. You know what? Tom Brady to the Cowboys. Let's win a Super Bowl.
I would give them a better chance at winning the Super Bowl if they had Tom Brady than I would with Dak Prescott. I would agree.
Amen.
Dak can be running back.
Amen.
Because that's literally the only thing he knows how to do.
Amen. What the NFL draft is coming up.
Yes.
Whoa. It's coming up next week.
No, and the draft's next week? NFL draft? No, it's next week. I haven't seen enough coverage for it to be.
Yeah, bro. When is the draft? Somebody tell me.
It's like in May.
I don't know the draft. I want to know. Somebody look it up, Chandler. We gotta know the draft. We gotta get Jerry on, bro.
Oh no, I need to text him and ask him when he's coming. It will be April 25th.
Oh my gosh. The draft is coming.
We will have to have Jerry on before the draft. We'll have that posted before the draft starts so you can listen to our picks.
Jerry Jones is coming. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones will be here. We're excited about it.
I'll tell you something right now.
I'll tell you something right now. Cowboys are going to win. Whatever.
We're going to do whatever it takes, and we're going to get there, and we're going to win a game. I'm going to tell you right now.
Last note, off MLB, NHL. Dallas Stars are winning the Stanley Cup.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep. Dallas Stars are, I think, right now ranked the second best team in the NHL, and the other team is in the other side, a different conference. So it looks like it could be us versus them in the Stanley Cup playoff, and so that would be perfect because that would be like the best two teams playing against each other for the Stanley Cup. That's exactly what you want. So.
All right, let's end this episode on a fun note.
Draft.
It's called a draft.
Yeah, we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do this every podcast.
The top 10 our top 10 cereals.
Yeah, so we'll each do 5. We'll each have 5 cereals that we're gonna pick. It'll equal to 10. Just off the top of our head. Colin, you got the first pick since this was my idea. What?
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes is a poverty pick.
Nah, bro, that's the breakfast of champs, dog. Breakfast of champs.
I'm going to say number 1 cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's my first pick.
Shoot. I should have went there.
So you have the number 3 pick. Basically.
That is my favorite.
What's your second pick?
I should have picked that. All right, well, you cannot go wrong with the Captain Crunch.
I thought you were going to say Captain Crunch, so I'm going to hit you back with Lucky Charms.
What?
Lucky Charms. Dude, look at how many Lucky Charms are sold every year. I guarantee it's above Captain freaking Crunch.
Nah. All right, well, my next go, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, it's going to go Honey Nut Cheerios. Dang it. I'm going to go because there's so many old heads, regular Cheerios. Regular Cheerios. All right? Some of these people got diabetes, Colin. They can't have your Honey Nut Cheerios. All right? And they're old, and they need them to dissolve in their mouth.
Dang, dude,
what would you go with next? So we each have 3 picks.
I don't really eat cereal as much because I try to stay away from all that.
Yeah.
But, man, this one's hard.
Yeah. What's your 4th pick in the draft?
We're running out of cereals.
No, there's so many good cereals.
Dude, my mind is blanking. Ooh. Now this.
You're gonna pick something that sucks. No.
This is it comes only in certain times of the year.
Oh god, that's how I know it's gonna suck.
No. Certain times of the year, bruh.
What?
Frankenberry or Blueberry.
That was literally the dumbest, most retarded pick you could.
Good.
I'm gonna go.
So good.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, that is definitely not winning.
Oh my gosh! Why did I? That should have been my 5th. That should have been my 5th because I know what I'm gonna do next.
Yeah, you could have. Let me see this list. Let me see what you're pulling up over here.
I don't know. I was just looking at cereal.
Mr. T cereal. What the heck is that? I don't know what the heck that is. What the heck is this list? This is a horrible list. I don't know why people pick this stuff. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I knew this was gonna be my 4th pick. Raisin Bran.
What?
Raisin
Bran. All right,
I'm telling you, the old heads, dude. I love Raisin Bran. I grew up eating Raisin Bran with my grandparents.
Look. What should have been number 4, but is sadly going in at number 5. Reese's Cups.
Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs. Eat them up. Reese's Puffs. Okay, well, so my 5th pick is gonna be Wheaties. Classic Wheaties.
Hey, Breakfast of Champs.
Yeah.
I used to collect those Wheatie boxes.
Yeah. So that's our. So
tell us down in the comments what you think of our list.
Yeah. What
do you think of our list? And maybe what is your top 5?
Fruity Pebbles in there, but I'm just not like a fruity. I don't want fruity cereal. I want something sweet. I'm not fruity. Let's just put that right there. Okay. The last one we're gonna do is our top 5 NBA player draft.
Easy.
Colin, you go first again. Who's your pick?
Michael Jordan.
Okay. I'm gonna take Kobe.
Is it all time or
all
current?
time? All time NBA. Who is like your starting lineup based on their position
my
too?
Starting lineup.
Yeah, your 5 starting lineup.
I've got Michael Jordan at my shooting guard.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take Kobe Bryant as my shooting guard.
Dang.
So this is like who you want. Like you have to pick them by position too. This isn't like I'm gonna take LeBron, KD. Like they're both small forwards. So
all right. I got you. My point guard. Actually, no. I don't even believe Steph Curry.
Okay.
Best point guard to ever play the game.
I'm gonna take Magic Johnson as my point guard.
That's a good one. That's a
so
good one. Okay.
I got Kobe and Magic. We're
Let's-
sticking to the Lakers apparently over here.
Small forward.
Okay.
There's so many great small forwards.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pick one.
So I have Magic and Kobe. So I got height basically over you because you have Wardell, Stephen Curry is 6'2".
Yeah, but I've got freaking shooters. That's all I need.
No.
Ooh, how could I forget about this?
We're gonna lock you down with defense basically.
No, bro. Dr. J.
That's your small forward. I'm
forward.
taking LeBron James as my small forward. I just added
trash.
the three. No. Okay, look. He may.
Okay, fine.
No, but
That's fine.
Who's your power
I'm gonna take the
forward?
greatest power forward to ever play the game.
Who?
Tim Duncan.
I thought you were going to say Kevin Durant. I would take Kevin Durant, but I'm true to the Dallas Mavericks, so I'm taking Dirk Nowitzki. He is a great pick. Yeah, I think
Tim
they're
Duncan
the
is a little
top two power forwards of all time. I would say Tim Duncan is better
And
because
in
he's won
center,
more.
there ain't no question. Taking Shaq.
I was going to say Shaq if you didn't. So because of that, I'll take. I'm gonna take Hakeem. Elijah.
See, there's so many great centers
Hakeem.
too.
No. I'm taking Kareem, not Hakeem.
Okay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Because
I would've taken
Shaq
Dave
said
Robinson
that
either.
Kareem is better than him. Shaq said Kareem is the best center of all time, and Shaq was number 2. So that would be my 5.
All right.
Who would
Bet.
be your 6th man? Who would be your 6th man of all time?
Just anybody?
Yeah, anybody as your 6th man.
Shoot.
Like a historical 6th man. They've come off the bench before, or who would be your all-time 6th man?
I don't know that question. I don't know who's coming off the bench. Oh my goodness, I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that one, to be honest with you. I don't know who's going to come off the bench.
If I had to pick, I'd pick Jamal Crawford. Who's the greatest 6th man of all time?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I have no idea. To be honest with you, I don't know who's going to be coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean
That one's difficult.
It's a tough pick. It's tough.
I've got my starting 5, but
if you're gonna pick a 6th man, you could just pick Jason Kidd or somebody too. Though Jason Kidd came off the bench for a little bit for the Mavs too as a 6th man.
Yeah, I don't know.
He ran the second rotation.
I don't know.
But okay, cool. Well, thank
that wraps up the
Let us
episode.
know,
I
too.
know we will. There'll be definitely some more episodes that are coming up later on every week. Once a week, every Saturday to start your week.
Yeah.
This is Beat the Heat on Sports. We're revamping the podcast.
It's back, baby.
It is back. Back.
We're not trying to revamp it. It is revamped.
It is
back.
revamped. It
We're
is
going
back.
100% full send right on you. We'll have more content besides podcasts coming out later. But for right now, we're going to have the podcast rolling, and we will catch you guys next time. Peace.
All right, deuces.